please. Oh, how risque.
Oh, I hear some lightning and thunder. I hear some lightning and thunder. Wah! You got me good.
Yay, popcorn.
Oh no! Did it get Paul too?
I've been using it. Yeah. Where's that kid?
Oh!
Oh.
All right, that's what you get. All right, now it's up to Nick again. I tried.
Whoa!
I did not touch these berries, so if anybody would like, please feel free.
Ezra started kindergarten this week.
Oh, my word.
I
How is
know.
that possible?
It's not clear to me.
It's just like a mixed nuts in last night's classes.
I could do homework and then give Nick some time, right? That's not crazy.
Yeah. That sounds good to me.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna do that.
Tim, can you do your magic for me, please?
Let's see.
Okay, it's up.
Okay, I'm gonna do this without showing you the answer key.
Aw, killjoy.
No, I would never kill for you the joy of getting to guess.
Thank you.
Especially since you never guess, you just pull from your mind or your immaculate notes. Your immaculate mind or your immaculate notes. Does immaculate mean bad? That's not a word we use. Yeah, who wrote the catalog to the Dergate Tengyur? I decided we should know his name. I've already forgotten, but I put it on a homework quest. I'm working on the task. I remember part of his name. I remember.
He's one of the ultimate mixed nuts, original mixed nuts.
Yeah, I thought we should know.
It's not Yeshe Wangchuk?
No, he did not write the catalog to the Dergate Tengyur, but he did set out.
We put them all on the floor, yeah.
Right, he compared versions of the Tengyur, but this Lama.
Do you want to know his name, or am I supposed to not tell you guys?
Oh, you can do it. I also wrote it here, but let's quiz you, Lama, if no one else can do it.
You got it.
Tenzin somebody.
No, it's Shuchen Suter Minchen.
Oh yeah, Shuchen. That's right. Sultrim Rinchen.
Shuchen. Shuchen, great editor. Shuchen. Shudok.
Yeah, right. Cool. And then we're gonna steal a bunch of more footnotes based on his brilliant work for this book, as we have done for other books. What three works are considered the main body of Master Dharmakirti's books on the topic of accurate perception? I feel confident you can come up with one of them.
Doors of Reasoning.
No.
Well, Semakuntu, Master
Nope.
Dignaga's. Oh.
It's going badly so far. Dharmakirti's. Nick, I'm going to give you a moment after my homework, okay?
Oh, I thought it was what you were asking what it's based on. Yeah, it's Semanamdral. Sorry.
Cool. Semanamdral is definitely one of them.
Semariktik.
Yeah, Riktik. Right. Yeah, Semariktik. How do you want to translate that?
A dose of reasoning.
Cool.
Or an interlude on reasoning, you know, if
Okay.
that's what we're doing.
Right.
Drop
Sure.
it.
Yeah, right. I didn't try it yet, boss, but is it ambiguous enough to be potentially plural? I thought drops of reasons was kind of cool, but maybe it's drop of reasons.
I think, as far as I know, it's drop. Yeah.
Okay. All right, cool. There's a third one I don't think we got.
Say it loud.
Proof of other mind streams.
Oh, no, that is one of his works, and it's not considered the body. Here we go. Semanamye.
Jewel of accurate perception?
No.
Oh.
Semanamye. Ascertaining accurate perception. These are the big three, apparently.
Okay.
Cool. What is the name of the direct disciple of Master Dignaga who was a teacher of Master Dharmakirti.
Mm.
What book did he write, and what became of that text?
Right. Well, we lost the text. I remember that.
Well,
The Army of
Maybe.
Liberation.
say again, Stanley.
The Army of Liberation.
The Army of Liberation. Is that his Chinese name?
No, Sena means like army or division. Sena.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So what's his Sanskrit name then? Word?
I
You
forget.
got Sena. Doing well.
I know.
How about the Tibetan? If someone gets the Tibetan, you will suddenly know.
Wait, it's
Sanskrit.
isn't it Hla? Isn't it Jiva?
Oh, Anatole said it. It's Ishvarasena.
Yeah, Ishvarasena. Cool.
Hmm.
Now you get the Tibetan word.
Wangchuk
Wangchuk
Day or
Day.
something, right?
Cool. Right. Great. All right, super. Oh, wait. What happened to his book? Oh, what was the name of this book and what happened to it? Oh my goodness. Or we don't really know.
There's Sema in it.
It was just I think it was just a commentary. But what happened to it? Yeah, she's Utpal is basically right. She said that we lost it. But for all we know, it's somewhere in Sanskrit. So I don't want to say we lost it because it wasn't translated into Tibetan. So let's hold out hope.
Oh, yeah. So I don't mean lost, meaning for all time. I just mean right now it's lost. Like my keys are kind of lost because I don't know
Well,
where
we
they
just
are
didn't
exactly.
send Aisha looking for it yet, so I don't want to be pessimistic prematurely. Maybe
Oh
she'll
no,
find
we
it.
should
but, you
never
know.
be pessimistic. No.
Right, totally. Okay, cool. Let's do this then.
Wow. That was fast.
Oh, well, good, because you're so clever. Geshe, you gave me 3 little paragraphs here.
Yeah, that's true.
Okay.
Okay, I'm working on it.
Deal.
This message keeps coming up on my thing and blocking your text.
Just happened.
Okay, there's only one thing missing from your first sentence.
Uh-oh.
It's to Kang.
Oh.
So he asks Lotsawa Kang, but he also says Du Kang.
Oh. Dukang Latsawakang. Oh, when? Yeah. Right. Great.
When did which scholars translate? Okay.
Yeah, when were these works translated and who were
Right.
the scholars? Right.
Yeah.
Where we may ask, yeah. Yeah, we could say even just right here, right? When yeah. Well, we'll get it. I'll fix it later. But yeah, when were the works on accurate perception translated?
And Lotsawa always means a professional translator. You know what I mean? So I think you might want to say their great translator, master translator, or something like that.
My hesitance, and it's going to come up again, so you're probably going to flag me on it later, is because I didn't want to say who were the translators who translated. I just thought it was clunky.
Okay. Actually, it works out. It works out okay.
Up to you. Yeah, I mean, I don't know if you would do that or not. If you would do that, then it's the right thing. But I
wouldn't say translators translated either. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Cool. All right. Here we go.
Wait. I didn't finish that
Oh,
paragraph.
I apologize. I'm sorry.
Okay. That's like when you go to the dentist and they're not
Yeah.
teeth. They're just trying to assess out how much to charge you. Okay. I would put commas around, for example, right? Right? Utpala?
Which line?
Here, the heaven.
Oh, yeah.
For example.
Yep.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
And Sambota, is there the misspelling?
Yep, sure is. I mean, where?
Uh,
No, I don't know what you're talking about.
Third line from the bottom.
No, look, it's.
Oh, no, you're right. Gosh, I must have been my eyes.
I like it. The whole thing's okay. I asked you, what does lay mean in the beginning of the last line of the Tibetan?
Let's see. I'm sorry. From Sanskrit. No.
This lay means other than just a few. Other than just a few. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Cool.
And by the way, Nyung She is the what do you call it? Comparative and what's EST in English?
Superlative.
Superlative.
Yeah.
Superlative. Yeah. Anyway, just a tiny bit. Okay.
So
Good.
like no more than a few. Would you change
Yeah,
that? to-
you can say no more than a few. That's good.
Okay.
Yeah. No more than a very few. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. I'll go back and fix it. I watch these videos later, so I won't forget.
Okay. Nice. You missed the Gyagotitang.
Uh-oh.
Second line.
Oh, let's see. Many. Oh, okay. Oh, did I? I'm sorry. It's because they were Indian masters, or what?
They were Gyagotutang. And this is like the Tong and Tonglen. What's Tonglen mean?
Giving and taking.
Oh.
And by Indians?
Oh, they were sent. So, Tong means sent. Okay.
Oh.
Sent to India.
Oh, meaning they were sent to India.
Yeah, I didn't know that. I mean, he's saying, oh, they were sent to India, and that's where they did the translation work. The Tibetan translators, hundreds of them were sent to India.
Okay. Okay. All right. See, I folded that into the word Sanskrit here, but that's not what's going on, I guess.
Oh yeah, no.
I didn't forget it. I just got it wrong.
Yeah, that's fine.
Here, we're still here.
I like it.
Okay.
I think it's fine. Oh, hang on. Now, you guys have to learn to put the pronunciation in the standard Roach way. So a final G is a K, Peltek.
A final G.
Peltek.
Yeah.
And Chogro.
Yeah, so Peltek should end in a K.
Oh, of course. Yeah, right.
And I don't have Chokro in front of me.
Oh, sure you do. Here.
There it is. Yeah, so that bit should be CLKRO.
Of course, right.
Yeah. And Louis. Yeah, it's okay for now. I nowadays I put Geldsen.
Okay.
Really?
Yes. It's not Gal. They don't say Gal. No Tibetan says Gal.
I know they don't, but
They say
we
Gal.
know that when A comes before an L, we say.
No,
Okay.
but boy, that's totally against all the rules. The purpose of putting pronunciation is to put pronunciation.
Well, yeah, I know, but like, for example, with DE at the end, we don't say D, we say day. Because we know that
Yeah.
that east sounds like A.
Well, that much we're gonna make them learn.
Okay.
Yeah. I don't mind to put DEY, by the way.
Okay.
Like Chone Lama. Yeah.
I wanted to ask you a weird question, just because I have you cornered for a brief moment.
No problem.
Which is, oh, that's not it.
Pretty though.
Yeah, it is pretty. In fact, look how pretty, oh, that's not it. Sorry. Look how pretty this one is. Sorry, here we go. Yeah, this is the one. So this, I was gonna, these notes at the end, are these just fixing errors in the wood block? So it's just a really pretty hard sutra print, and I kind of wanted to I was gonna put it on the wall of the yoga studio and frame it, but I was just a little confused about what's at the end here because I thought it was such a pretty print.
He's put a dolk here, which is a ritual for using the Heart Sutra to stop obstacles.
Oh, that's so cool. Okay.
And you could probably find it in the database cleanly by searching for a couple of the pieces. Okay.
Okay.
Writing. I'm guessing this is a Mongol print, but like the last line is a Dzogsange. Dzogsange. Dzogsange.
Sange ma. Yeah. I
I
don't know.
don't know.
Yeah, it's kind of. I suspect it's illiterate,
Okay.
but I'm not sure. I'm not
Okay.
sure. Yeah, I suspect it's misspelled.
Okay. I'll look it up. That's really cool. That's I'm sorry, thank you for indulging me.
That's interesting. But if you look at, for some of them, this is where you could do a Boolean search, as proximity search,
Totally.
with some of the weird pieces, and you would find it somewhere. Can you go to the beginning of the handwritten part?
Totally.
Yeah, you see, that's Tadyata, Om Gate Gate.
Right.
And the X means dot, dot, dot. Everybody knows what to do after that.
Cool. Okay.
And Gyalkyen Parche means may all obstacles be blah, 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 dot, dot, dot. So he's, but after that, it gets messy.
Okay. Right.
For example, that thing in the middle is Kange Denching Delwa. It's totally erased and messed up. Okay. So that right after Gyalkyen Parche,
Yes.
it's Gange Denching Delwa Chun. Okay. Yeah, it's all messed up. See, the del is missing. The ratak is missing on del.
Here, I see.
Yeah, O is missing. The den got changed to den.
Mhm.
So it was, somebody was trying to write what they heard.
Cool.
Yeah.
Okay. That's not so bad. That's kind of neat. I really thank you for indulging me. I really appreciate
Yeah,
it.
I like it. It's fun. And you could find the correct verses in the database. Yep.
I'll look.
Yeah, these are a little messed up. Yeah.
Okay.
Boy, that carver though, wow.
I know
Beautiful.
it's beautiful, right?
I
So
believe
precise,
I believe that's Mongol carving, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah.
gorgeous.
Yeah. And it's kind of our version, it's the version that you taught us to memorize once upon a time,
Yeah, and that doesn't match the Kangyur.
Right.
Yeah.
Cool. Right. Yeah, it didn't. Right. The ones I found in the Congyur didn't match as well.
Yeah.
Cool. Okay. Thank you for indulging me. I really appreciate it. Nick, did you want to talk for a minute?
Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you for bringing that back up, man.
Thanks.
So I'll do a quick pitch now, and I'll do a quick pitch again in the morning so that we catch the people who come to the morning sessions and the people who come to the evening sessions. So for you nuts and the rest of you who come to both, thank you for coming to everything. And I'm sorry you have to hear this twice. So I'll try to do it fast. We're doing a thing now in DCI and SCIM where we're asking the participants, especially in the Sedona College of International Management, to write what we call life tools, which is nothing other than practical applications of the ancient wisdom that we dig up, that we store in the ALL database, and that we translate into English and other modern languages in the Mixed Nuts, in the Diamond Cutter Classics translation program. And, right now we're dependent upon Geshe Michael to write all of that content. And we want to create a base of people with the ability to mine, we like to call it diamond mining, to mine the information from these texts and turn it into something practical for people beyond just Geshe Michael. And we, those of us who are translating every term, we also do it after each term. We diamond mine our own texts and create what we've been calling real apps. In DCI language, they're called life tools. They're the same thing. It's practical stuff, practical modern things that you can do with the ideas contained in this literature. And there's a lot of it. It's surprising. And it's fun. It's really, really fun to write them because it helps people. I think that's the main reason it's fun, and it's creative, and it kind of helps you to understand the material in a new way that's relatable for you and for other people. So we want you guys to participate as Mixed Nuts by taking something, by doing some mining, by digging into the ideas that we are talking about here in class and finding, just grabbing hold of something and turning it into something practical. And we had a lot of fun in the last term of SCIM assigning people to do this, and they came up with some really, really cool stuff. And I had fun doing it myself, and I came up with what I think was pretty good stuff. I'll send it around to you guys so you can see what it is. And so your assignment, what we're asking you to try to do is just write down an idea. Take an idea from Ben's text or my text or Stanley's text or Allison's or whoever, anybody's book that you're listening to, and turn it into something useful and practical. And you would just basically write a page or 2 pages, hopefully in English or in Chinese, because we have Chinese people on the panel. They're about to find out who they are that are going to have to, as part of their work, review your submissions. So you'll write this down, and we're going to compare them, and we're going to critique them. And if yours is really good, you can win some money. Because I don't know if you've noticed, but Geshe Michael keeps on giving out money throughout the term. So he wants to do 5 prizes. Okay, so the 5 best are going to get $200 each, US dollars. Okay. Shenzhen wants a little more.
Not New York dollars.
Doesn't go that far in New York. Is that the thing?
Yeah.
Anyhow, it's a start. Okay. So we're going to do like a little contest, but do it for fun. Okay. Just do it for your own learning and for your own creativity, like developing your own creativity, for improving your own understanding of the material, and for creating something that people can use. And if it's good enough, and if it's relevant enough to what's coming up in the next manuals that Geshe Michael will write, maybe he will include it in his upcoming manuals. So that would be cool. Then you get a little author spot in the manual.
So Nick, I know this happened last term. Who won
Sorry?
last term? Who won last term and got to teach with Geshe Michael? And what did they say?
We actually didn't. Thanks for bringing that up. We didn't offer any cash prizes last term,
Oh, so
so
no
we
one
didn't
did
get
it?
submissions.
Got it.
I also think that people didn't really understand well enough what they were supposed to do. So I'm going to send around an example of one that I created. Maybe I can send around what Stanley and Sugang did as well, if they agree. Do you? No pressure. I'll ask you later. Okay. Good. Stanley and Sugang and I created some, and I'll send you some of Geshe Michael's as well. Most of you have seen them, but now you'll be thinking about it in a different way. This is information from the ancient source turned into something useful. Yes, I will send examples. I will do that as soon as I possibly can, which will be soon. And then hopefully that'll help get the juices flowing. And people, write me if you're still confused about what to do after you've seen the examples, but it's pretty simple. It has to reference one of the sources. It has to reference one of the books, okay? A topic covered in one of our books. It has to be relevant and practical for people. And Allison, what else does it need to have?
Picture.
Picture. And catchy name.
Catchy name.
And picture.
A beautiful picture. All right.
Copyright free.
Yes, thank you.
Don't get us sued.
That's serious,
Yeah.
actually. Yeah.
Yeah.
Please make sure it's copyright free. So don't be sent, and don't send us something with the watermarks on it. Okay, that's terrible. It's just painful to look at. And people do it. I got a lot of them. So that's your mission. Okay. And we're gonna among us, the mixed nuts, we're gonna look at them. And we're going to make, we're going to pick some of the ones we think are the best ones, and then we'll compare those. And then the winners are going to get money. Thank you for your gracious time.
Thanks, Nick.
Okay, Dr. Kramer, are you ready?
I am, boss. You take the
Here we
plane.
go. Yeshe, Wangchuk, here we come.
Yeshe, Wangchuk, here we come.
Where was that? Yeah, so here's the parts that Ben already translated.
Ish.
Yeah, no, you did a good job. You all did good jobs, actually. I'm pretty impressed. I'm pretty shocked, actually. Okay. Okay, so we finished these translators. And here's some information about them, Ben, and if you want. Yeah. Some biographical information about each of them.
Oh, I did a weird thing I meant to ask you about while we were there, but the text actually listed the three translators and then listed the translator named Vairocana, and it just, for whatever reason that I don't know how to put my finger on, it seemed like the flow of the English is that we would typically put one name before we would put three names, and so I did it that way. I said Vairocana and the great three or something, and then listed them. How faithful would you be to the?
I would stick to him because it's often a statement on who's more important.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I will. All right. Thank you.
Okay. There's a lot of biographical information there. If we try to put dates on them and stuff like that.
Cool.
Whoa.
Indeed.
All right.
Yes,
Yeah.
Michael. Are you going back up because you gave Ben things to translate that were a few stanzas beyond
that's
where
true.
we stopped?
We're still working on original Sanskrit texts. Thank goodness.
You're totally correct. My bad.
No,
Yeah.
not that far, but
Yeah, I
if you
know.
search for 308FF, you should get close. Oh, there it is.
Here.
Yeah, let's start here, Ben. Sugang wants to check you. What time is it there, Sugang? It's
morning, 7:30.
Oh, I was trying to figure out why you look sleepy. Okay, now I
No,
understand.
I'm not. I'm just doing some massage.
All right, here we go. Let's go, Mr. Ben.
De lo ma lopun kyawa chengi tsepe tema gengi Geshe. Right.
Yeah.
So
someone named Gyawachan, and I looked around for a while, but I think you could do better. And again, please don't assume that university scholars are correct. They're often wrong. So try to find it in Mahabhuti or something like that.
What the? I'm sorry, I don't remember what just happened, so I'm not sure what the day is.
You mean?
Right. Whatever. Yeah. Whatever he's saying.
He's just listing. He's just listing. Oh, I see. Yeah, who's De Loma, right?
Yeshe Sangpo?
So Prajna
Open Yeshe Sangpo.
Gupta,
Okay.
his student, right?
Right. Cool. Okay.
Yeah, which is Jaya. I think it's Jayavati. I'm not sure. And I went through his. I was curious how many of these authors covered all 4 chapters, because it seems like a lot of people had obstacles to finishing all 4 chapters. You know, it seems like he finished all 4 chapters. And then, you know, if you want some homework for next time, okay, tell me the order of the chapters in some of those authors in the Tengyur. And what did they call the chapters? So you just look for the word Liu in their book, you know.
Okay.
Yeah. So I'm going to show you. Let me show you something. Okay, hang on. Let's go to Gopher. So I have a Gopher up here. I don't know what I was looking for. Oh, this is something I put in Seiji's text, but we didn't get to it. Which was the 3 kinds of bodhicitta, you know, the shepherd and the king and the, yeah, it's going to come in your text.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, so it comes very soon. So I put the footnote in there. But Ben, if I was going to do the assignment I just gave you, I would go to search settings, right?
Yes.
And then I would search for Liu. Okay, very simple. People rarely mention the word Liu unless they are saying that was chapter 3.
Okay.
Then I want to teach you something important that I've just been using a lot lately. And I would, how do I get rid of this? Let me see. Okay, I got something in the way here. Oh, I'm sorry, something went wrong. I'm sorry. Can you see the Gopher screen?
Yes.
Okay, I'm sorry. You know, I've been doing a lot of searching, and I want to show you a trick. Okay.
Okay.
So we're talking about the great commentaries to Dharmakirti,
Yes.
and there's all this confusion about which chapter is 1, which chapter is 2. You see what I mean?
I do.
And I thought it would be interesting homework for you to study what each commentator called each chapter and the order of each of the book. You see?
Okay.
So this is how I would personally do it. I would click on add.
Yes.
And then add a new search field.
Sure.
And then personally, I would go to my copy of the ALL database on my computer, which I keep under A because I use it so often.
This doesn't show us this window, but I do think I
I'm
can
sorry.
follow.
No, so if you just describe what you're doing, then we'll get it.
Then I'll go to Tengyur.
Tengyur. Mhm.
And then I'll go to Sema, which is category 11.
Yes.
And then that's all. I will, and then I will open a new, now you see down here, I've opened a new search field.
Yes.
Which is all the books in the Tengyur that have to do with Pramana.
Yes.
Which is what your book is about right now. And then I'm going to search them for Liu.
Great.
Here we go. Here's the first one.
Oh, good. There's not too many.
73, no problem.
No, I would go Dzogso or something like that. Let me see. There it is. Okay, I'm interested when there's an appositive. Oh, that was the first chapter, which is Ngun Sum Liu.
Okay.
Okay. Oh, sorry, that's Sema Namnge. Cancel that. We're not interested in that.
Canceled. Should we put it near the Namdrel?
No, because he might not have said it.
Right.
So I would say skip that. Skip to commentaries on Sema Namdo. This is not.
Okay.
Here's a commentary to Sema Namdo. Okay.
Sure. Yes.
And I can't see this, the gopher screen.
Oh no. Really?
I got stuff in the way.
Oh,
Oh.
Do you see Liu here?
Yeah, it's up top.
up top.
Oh,
Oh.
I see. I understand what's happening to you. I'm sorry. I get it.
Uh,
It's at the very top.
Okay, good. That's fine. Sage is trying to figure.
Loben gishung che pe tapsu gyur pe leu dang pe ni jesu pak pa che. And then liu nipa
Yeah.
is next, right? So that's encouraging.
Yeah. Yeah. I want you to do a study of what they thought the chapters were.
Okay.
Look, I'll tell you something. I'll tell you a search setting here. Let's go back to search setting.
Totally.
Search for it near two commas, like that.
Oh, interesting.
Very
Okay.
interesting.
Show me why, boss.
Look,
Mm-hmm.
Oh, far fewer.
then you'll get to the end of each chapter. So this author, oh, this is Semen Nunge. We're not interested. Skip to another. I'm sorry. Skip to another book. Okay. Next
Yeah.
file.
Cool.
Skip to another book.
Yeah. There's
Here
one.
we go. Yeah, you see, when you put the two commas, you're going to get real chapters. This person, which is Gawachen Jayavati that you just had, he didn't name the chapter. He said chapter 2. I just finished chapter 2. I would skip that. Skip that.
Okay. Gyawa Chen, this is him writing his own name.
Yeah, I'm Gawachen, and I just finished the second chapter, but he doesn't tell you what the second chapter is.
Like a political endorsement.
Okay.
He might have said what it was in a different way, right? Without using the word chapter. Like first we're going to talk about this and then that.
No, I don't want to look for that. I want to look
Okay.
for the end of the chapter where he says, I
Alright.
just covered chapter 2, and that treats this subject.
Okay.
So here's chapter 4.
Shengi Dun Jesupakbe.
Yeah, and by the way, I can't think of a commentary where that's not the fourth chapter. Okay. So that's not really what we're looking for.
Okay.
But the fourth chapter is always deduction for the sake of other people,
Mhm.
as opposed to for yourself. Okay. Okay, let's skip that one. Here's chapter 1. Nobody said what it was about. Okay, thank you.
Super.
Oh, sorry. Let's go back. I just I went too fast. Yeah, here it is. I'm sorry, it's right here. Rangi Jun Jesu Pakpa Drupa Te Liu Dumbo. So this author of 4220,
Yeah.
okay, the author of 4220, he thinks the first chapter is what?
He thinks that it is the one for your own establishing deduction for your own benefit.
Yeah, logic for your own benefit. Trying to prove to yourself that Buddhism is correct and the Buddha is really omniscient. Okay.
Right. Okay. That's
And
cool.
it's interesting because many authors will put the Ngunsam Leo first.
Yeah.
They'll say, no, Dharmakirti taught direct perception first,
Okay.
or he taught deduction. This author thinks that the first chapter should have been deduction for your own self, for your own sake, and not direct perception.
So I'm going to try to produce you a comparative list of
Yeah.
different
And I
masters
wanna
and
get
how
to
they
the
order
bottom
them.
of this. I want to get to the bottom of this. We do have an auto commentary to the first chapter. So whichever chapter and by the way, you can also check the Sema Namdel itself.
You would think.
Yeah, and see how he put the chapters. But I think you're going to be surprised by the results. People have mixed up the chapters.
Okay. But even if we find that Seminamdrel itself, is it possible that that's an editor's decision that came later?
It's possible, but yeah, it's possible. But it's unlikely that he would start his auto commentary from a chapter he didn't think was the first one.
Well, sure, the auto commentary, but the audio commentary only exists in reference to the first chapter. So unless we've lost the others.
Yeah, that's true. So I would like you to look through, and
I will.
It worries me. It bothers me that people wrote 1,000-page commentaries and couldn't agree on which chapter was first and which chapter was second. It's very disturbing to me. I don't know. Okay, we're going back to work. Okay, but that's your homework. Instead of translating, I want you to do that.
Okay, and I'm happy to do both. Also. But,
okay, I'll give you two.
Okay, whatever you want. Yeah, it's cool.
Okay. So anyway, there's he wrote.
I think this is the last homework that I get for this term, so it's kind of nice to, if you want to lay it on thick. Okay,
so he wrote a commentary to the Jewel of Accurate Perception, which itself was written by somebody else. This Gen Kimball,
right.
The Jewel Master. Okay, Prajnakara Gupta. So Prajnakara Gupta's student, maybe Jayavati, he wrote his commentary to his teacher's commentary. Okay.
Yes.
The student wrote 677 folios, which is 5,000 pages in English.
Wow.
And the teacher wrote 4,000. Okay. And so people have really this text has fascinated very Madhyamikans, Okay, here we go. And can you see the screen, Ali?
Yeah.
Ali, check you.
Okay. Lopon dulwa la.
Whoa. Play.
Lopon dulwa le. Zepe miktaki kyacher gel. Zeriki gelpa. Tensik tikpe gelpa. Lopon chucho ki. Zepe jikten paro dukpa tang. Sema namnge ki gelpa. Teten chechung ni.
Ellie has a big smile and says she's so proud of it. Okay. So Lopan Durwahla, which is Vinita Deva, he wrote what?
An expansive commentary on the analysis of objects of perception.
Perfect. Yay. And he wrote a commentary on Saparikpa.
On the science of debate or
disputation or whatever.
Cool.
Okay. And he wrote a commentary on Ten Sik Tikpa.
On a drop of reasoning.
Good. Then came along Master Acharya Dharmotara, and he wrote, interestingly, he wrote a commentary on Jigten Parodupa. I'm sorry, he wrote a book called Jigten Parodupa. Sorry.
Okay. It's like getting to the far side of the world.
No, this is more interesting.
Oh, good.
We could
proving other people's minds.
No.
Proving there's a world out there.
Proving the next life.
Future lives.
Oh.
Okay. Proving there's a world after this one.
Wow. Cool.
Okay. That sounds pretty interesting.
Sure does.
Yeah. So Paradrupa, Jigten Parad, proving the world after this one.
Cool.
Okay. The next world.
Wow.
Then he wrote a commentary on Semanamnge.
Yeah, right. On ascertaining accurate perception.
And he called it, modestly, Ten Den.
No, I don't know.
Tepa means correct. So he said, he wrote a commentary which he modestly entitled The Correct One.
Okay.
Something I would do.
Did he write two? Did he write a big one and a little one?
Yeah, he wrote a longer one and a shorter one. Yeah. Good notice. Yay, here comes one of my heroes.
Hey, there he is.
Udpala wants to check you because she's now an official Kamala Sheila
Yay.
fan.
Lopun Kamala Shile Zepe Tsema Riktiki Jelpa Lopun Shantarak Shite Zepe Zuriki Jelpa Lopun
King Drelpa.
Kin Jelpa, yeah, Lopun Gyawa Wangpu Zepe Tsema Kundu Ki Geshe Lopun Zamari Zepe Tsema Gengi Geshe.
Okay, great. So what did Master Kamala Sheila write?
Oh, Master Kamala Sheila wrote a commentary on the drop of reasoning.
Yeah, good. Yeah. Drop of reasoning for accurate perception. Yeah. And then Master Shantarakshita wrote.
He wrote a commentary on the science of disputation.
Yay. And then Jinendra Gawawangbu wrote a commentary on Semakundu.
Yeah, on the compendium by Dignaga,
which is also called
the Tsema Sutra, the Sutra on accurate perception.
Yeah, Tsemado. Good. And then Master Jamari wrote.
Jamari this is a corruption of Yamari, right?
I believe it is. Yeah.
You gotta be somehow.
You have to pronounce it Yamari.
Yamari.
Yeah. In fact, it might be too long. It's
Yamari.
Isn't it Yama?
I have to look it up also.
Yeah, the second A should be long for sure, but let me check here. Yeah, it is.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a short A. The first A is short.
Okay,
it's correct here. Yeah. Yeah, Shinje means the Lord of Death, right? Yama. Okay, not Yama. Yama. And then enemy is Ari. So it's Yamari. The enemy of the Lord of Death. The killer of the Lord of Death.
Cool.
Okay. That's his, I believe that's his name, yeah.
And he wrote a commentary on the ornament.
Yeah, and I think in northern India, in certain epochs, Y changed to Z. Ja and Ya were interchangeable, I think. All right, keep going.
Cool.
I think Christina Casico wants to check you because she can make fun of your Sanskrit.
Perfect. Lopon Nima Pepe Zepe Tsema Namdrel Yi Liu Dangbo Dang Nipa Ni Niki Java.
Is it Kinjala?
Yeah, it is. Whoa. Yeah.
You can talk into here.
Do you want me to say Pramse or do you want me to say Chamse?
Chamse?
You want me to say Chamse? Don't fix it for them.
Wait, fix what?
I mean, it's Brahm, but it's Tom. But we're gonna.
Oh yeah, I don't know if it's Brahm, but anyway, it's Chamse. Yeah, just say that.
Okay, Chamse de Je Gawe Zepe Semanandra Gijapa.
Good.
Kache Znyaya
Znyana.
Znyana Shri Shrisa?
No, just Shri.
Okay, Shri's okay.
They spelled it wrong. Yeah.
Okay, that's just the adjective. Okay.
Yep.
Zepa Tsemanandrel ki Tik Chen so donna bege du gyurwe tseme shung dong tuk tu cha chik ye.
Yay. So I believe it's Ravi Gupta. Okay, there is different ways to say Nima Bukdepa, so you might want to check it. He wrote a Semanamdelki commentary.
Okay, a commentary on the Pramanavartika.
And then he says a very unhelpful thing.
Oh, super.
Tell
On the
me.
first chapter?
On the
well,
first chapter. Yeah, on both the first and second chapters.
Yeah, and he didn't tell us which ones are the first and second chapters.
right. Yeah.
Yeah. So telling us somebody wrote a commentary on the first two chapters of Semanamdel is like useless information.
Right. Does Geshe Wangchuk think it was the first and second, or does Ravi Gupta think it was the first and second?
Yeah, I mean, who knows?
Right.
Okay. Yeah. Okay, then we got Shankarananda, who is not who?
He's not
Shankaracharya.
Yeah, he's not the Dangchemba, the Sankhya scholar, Shankar.
Yeah, I think Vedanta technically.
Yeah, it's not a Vedanta scholar. Okay, a different one.
Yeah.
Shankarananda, he wrote a Delpa too.
Also to the Semanandrel, to the commentary on Dala perception. Accurate.
Jnana Shri, who was a Kache, from Kache.
From Kashmir?
Yeah, Kashmir. And what did Kache later become in Tibetan?
Pundit?
No, it became the Tibetan word for Muslim.
Oh.
Because they were thought to come from the area of where Amritsar is. Where the Sikhs live. Yeah, the Punjab or Kashmir. Yeah, so Tibetans thought that all Muslims came from Kashmir, so they called them Kashmiris. And later Kache became Muslim. But in an ancient book, it means Kashmiri. Okay, and the Kashmiri Jnana Sri wrote.
Well, this is a commentary to the Semanandrel, but why is he now saying Tik when he didn't before?
It's just whatever word the Sanskrit author decided on. You could say Geshe, you could say Delpa, you could say Dika, you could say Dikchen.
But so now are we taking these as names of the books? I mean, he wrote a commentary on that book, or he wrote the Tika on that book.
The way it has a genitive before it, it's probably the great commentary. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Now, yay, we reached sort of a wonderful place. Domna. Domna means altogether.
Okay.
And with mathematics, it means the sum of an addition. Okay. So 2 plus 2, domne, 4. Okay. So altogether, if you add them all up, seme chung, translated into Tibetan, the number, tongue, is juk juk sachi.
61?
Yeah, 61 works from India survive in Tibetan translation. And thank God he didn't cover all of them. Okay. I guess I'm assuming he covered the ones he thought were most important, and perhaps the ones that were most useful for him in his commentary.
Yeah. Cool.
All right.
How many do we have? Do you know? I'll check, I guess.
Yeah, you can check. He probably just counted how many were in the Tengyur.
Okay.
So we probably have 61.
Good chance, right?
Yeah. In fact, I can tell you right now in 30 seconds.
I can afford that.
Okay.
Sort of. I'm over time, but I'm going to say I can afford that.
Yeah, okay. You got cheated because we did a bunch of announcements and everything.
I'm a happy person. It's okay.
Okay. Let me see here. Okay. I'm going to give you the first Ahoku number and the last Ahoku number, and you're going to tell me the difference.
Okay.
Okay. The first one is 4203.
4203.
The last one is, oh man, it just freaked out. The last one is 4268.
So 4268 minus 4203 is 65.
It's
But
actually 66, I think.
fascinating. Okay. I mean, I just typed it into a computer.
Good on your fingers. Don't trust computers.
Oh, you're including. Yeah, from one to the other.
It's a funny fact of life that subtraction doesn't work. I believe so. But you check.
So very likely we have separate, maybe it's separate chapters, right? Maybe.
Well, you could, if you want to have some fun. By the way, Tohoku catalog writers did not assign separate numbers to multi-volume works.
Right.
They were careful not to do that. So we can't blame it on that. These commentaries are so huge that they are multi-volume, but they did not renumber them. They were sharp enough. By the way, it was an incredible piece of work in the 1935 or something. And it probably interrupted by the war. And it was. I went to Tohoku University to find those guys, and they're all dead. There's nobody left, and the books are still there in locked drawers. Each book has its own drawer.
Wow.
And they were badly flooded during the tsunami, so I don't know if it affected the collection, but anyway.
I mean, what jumps out to me to wonder is the Tsema in 12,000 verses that includes the auto commentary of the first chapter, right? Did Geshe, Yeshe, and Wangchuk consider that one book, whereas maybe they considered that its own book and then the other three separate books?
Yeah, you might just glance through the different Tohoku numbers and see if you can notice any reason why.
Yeah.
Sometimes there's two translations of the same book.
Cool. Okay, cool.
But rarely. So why he thought it was 61, maybe you could figure it out. Unfortunately, he's passed away. So yeah.
We're well over time.
All right. By the way, there was a great logician from Tashitumbo, the abbot of Tashitumbo, Gensupa, who also passed away. He was also a teacher of Geshe Rinchen. And he also helped us debating. He was a great scholar of Pramana, but he passed away. So he wrote a great Dura, by the way. It's probably the best Dura, actually.
What is it? Who's the master, or do we have it?
Yeah, Kachen Supa. And he wrote it. Yeah, and I often use it for footnotes and stuff. Yeah. Okay.
I wrote to Sunam to see if she could send somebody to interview Geshe Tupten Rinchen on the life of Geshe Yeshe Wangchuk. So yeah, let's see. Okay, that'd be cool.
You should do it, you said?
I believe he respects her a lot for her work. He knows about it.
Okay, I'll let her know that.
Yeah, I believe he really respects her.
Okay.
Okay.
Cool.
I'll see you guys at 5:06.
Very good.
Thank you, Geshe.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank
Do you
very much.
have an updated version of the rest of the afternoon's texts?
I do not, because I
Okay.
had to do
No worries.
Yeah, I had to do some stuff that related to Mrs. Hancock. So
Yes.
okay. All right.
Thank you.
See you guys soon.
Thanks, boss. See you in a moment.
Okay, bonsoir.
All right. Scan here